Wellness Wednesday with Dr. Kevin. That's probably why he's sitting across from us. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How was Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was fantastic.
I saw you went hunting and you got you something.
Yeah, you saw that picture?
Yes.
Shot a huge buck, a big 12 point, so I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah. I saw that. Thanks for sending me the picture.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, so before we get into Wellness Wednesday, Alexis. We're not going to give out the last name yet. Alexis. We're trying to find Alexis. Oh, what the heck. Alexis Segura. We're trying to find you, girl.
Otherwise, how would she know?
I know. Well, I didn't want to give it away, but we've sent her a YouTube. She subscribed to the KTDY YouTube channel, and she has picked up a family vacation for 4 to Moody Gardens in Galveston. All the rides and attractions. We've got tickets for for her and her family, and a hotel stay, golf, everything for a weekend on us. And we're trying to find her.
Oh wow!
So I sent her one of those electronic emails and messages, and she's not responded. So, little girl, we're trying to find Alexis Segura. If you are her, or you know her, could you get her to call us? 237-KTDY. All right, Doc, what you got?
Well, it's time for shopping for toys again this year for our kids, and I wanted to review some things that parents need to be aware of, and that I wanted to call attention to a few things whenever it comes to shopping for toys, and which ones are smart and which ones are not so smart. And parents have been made aware. We've done a really good job over the last 20 or 30 years of choking hazards and strangulation hazards, and most parents are pretty good at choosing those things wisely. But there are some hidden dangers in most toys that will not cause immediate harm, and they're invisible, but they build up over time and can dramatically affect your child's health. And that is that there are some chemicals leaching out of toys, and very specific ones that I wanted to call to attention and let parents know about. And parents sometimes kind of feel like, well, if their child doesn't get sick right away, then everything must be fine. But
people think, well, they're selling it. It must be okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's available.
Exactly. And that is very, very untrue. And so it's just not the case at all. Toxins in toys will build up in your child's body over time, and they have been proven to contribute to things like ADD, depression, diabetes, cancer, and many other diseases later in life like thyroid malfunctions, reproductive problems, and obesity. And so everybody is kind of wondering where some of these conditions that we're all suffering with, thyroid problems, reproductive problems, ADD, depression, anxiety. I am 100% convinced that these chemicals that are in our environment are where these things are coming from. And it starts with our children's toys. And so now, before I had my son, I used to tell people, don't let your kids put toys and plastics in their mouth, period. Then I had a little boy.
Easier said than done,
absolutely. I quickly realized that I would make everyone crazy if I tried to prevent it completely. Kids just put things in their mouth.
Yes.
So now my new motto is, since I have an active 4-year-old, is let's try to cut it down by 50%. If we can just have 50% less toxins go in our children's bodies, it will make a huge, huge difference. And you can train your kids over time not to put things in their mouth. Creed is starting to get it. He's 4 now. And the other thing is try not to purchase toys that have toxins in them, which is also impossible because of birthdays and other people buying them toys. But again, if we can just reduce the amount of bad toys by 50%, it can make a world of difference and be a very reasonable goal. Now, toys sold in the U.S. are regulated by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. And you would think, well, they're in charge of all this. Like you said, Deb, shouldn't they be watching these things? But that does not mean that toys are tested for safety before they go to market. In fact, this Consumer Product Safety Commission is completely reactive. Meaning, once a complaint is filed by enough parents, they go and investigate. It's complaint driven. They go investigate it, and if there's a choking hazard or say a baby chair is defective, then they go and request a recall for that particular thing.
That's right.
Now, that works great if we're talking about a chair that breaks and your child can fall, or if something has a choking hazard. But when you're talking about chemicals that build up over 10 years in the body, this system is completely ineffective.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so, basically, there is virtually no oversight in what your child's toys may be coated with or what chemicals they may be made with inside them. So, guys, listen, these cheap toys from China and other countries are emitting toxins into your child every single day, and these toxins build up and are causing health problems later in life. And I want parents to be aware of this and to pay attention to the codes that are on the toys. And so when we get back from break, I'm going to decipher the codes that you can look at the bottom of the toy and you can read the code. Ooh. And I'm going to tell you which toys are safe and which ones to avoid and throw out. So we will decipher the code that you can look at to tell what something is made with. And you're going to hear some amazing facts about your child's play toys that they may be playing with as we speak. So after the break, we're going to get into that.